Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the sixth best show on Renovision. With comments such as, for the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at, SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with David Jonsson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome. It is indeed Saturday night. You are indeed locked in to SNS. I'm going to say it. It's the best damn show on Renovision. The rest of these shows need to pick it up. All right? Pick it up. Watching every other show and then just snooze fest. Pick it up. There's no reason we should be the best show on this channel. All right?
Show a little chest hair, why don't you?
Yeah.
Not all of it. Just a smidge. Leave them wanting more.
With that being said, welcome, guys. How's it going? We're Dom and I are fresh back from San Diego Comic-Con. Sam is fresh off of dodgeball.
Yep.
And we are ready and raring to go. We're just missing Sticks and his shit-ass internet, boys. How are we doing this week?
Good to be back.
Man. It's been a long week, but I'll talk about that more later. But
good to be back. Good to see Sam.
My wife took the girls up north for a little girls trip, little day trip to Flagstaff, leaving me and the boys at home to party. I took them out to Tortilla Flat, which is like a little old West Town restaurant, gift shop, what have you. And then we went and saw Spider-Man, where they gave us this guy, little
nice
Spider-Man pin, brand new day pin.
I saw Spider-Man on Wednesday. We didn't get any cool little Spider-Man pins.
On Thursday, I didn't get anything either.
I was hoping we'd get maybe like a poster or something. No, we didn't get shit.
I was thinking about buying a popcorn bucket, but then I said, nah, I don't need it.
I bought a cup. I didn't buy a popcorn bucket. I bought just a Spider-Man faced cup. I wanted the hand where it looked like he was shooting jizz. That's what I really wanted, but couldn't get it.
But he did shoot jizz in the movie.
I know, but I wanted the popcorn bucket / cup where it was like that.
Actually, I want the Daily Bugle with him on the other side.
Apparently, it was only at Regal, and we don't have the only Regals in Mesa.
Cinemark.
Or Cinemark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want to get it. I have no room. I have 2 popcorn buckets. I have the AT-AT from Mando and Grogu, and I have Stitch. That's it, man. I don't care about any of the popcorn buckets.
Sam is always the right amount of slutty.
Yes, slutty. I like the word.
You got Sam out here looking like Joe Hendry there with that deep V, trying to do his best Marco.
That's right. Marco could only dream of having chest hair this luxurious.
Marco has sloppy chest hair. You got to stop wearing that damn V-neck shit.
Marco has sloppy everything. That's what happens when you're constantly covered in olive oil.
And pickle juice, because remember, he dropped the pickle jar on his foot. He had a lot of damn juice on his foot, so he started that whole thing.
Patrick says, best Spider-Man film ever.
Question.
It's either Brand New Day or Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Anything else would be uncivilized. It's Raimi's Spider-Man 2. I don't care what anybody says.
Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is awesome. But I'm going to tell you this. This Spider-Man movie solidified Tom Holland as Spider-Man. The other movies, yeah, he was Spider-Man, but this movie really made him the Spider-Man for the MCU. The MCU Spider-Man solidified. Tom Holland, like I said, the other movies, he was just like warming up and getting going, because come on, it was kind of weird. The Tony Stark tech, all this bullshit that was going on, and it was kind of cool to have Spider-Man, but now it's Spider-Man. I feel like Tom Holland did a great job in portraying the character and really making his name as the MCU Spider-Man. So That's
Well, we
the way
can talk about Spider-Man a little bit to open the show. I don't want to give out spoilers in case people haven't seen it, but what up, Chuck? But Sam, you enjoyed it?
Oh man, so good. Such a good movie.
The movie mechanic.
Yeah, I went with my boys. You know, my heart was a little full watching that with my boys next to me.
Did you have a little tear in your eye?
Oh man, my youngest, he was bawling like
Oh
that.
man.
You know the moment.
Yes.
You know the moment. He was like, no, and he just started crying.
Yeah.
I was like,
Kinda choked up.
They're there.
Kind of choked up a little bit with that, man. It kind of messes with your head, man. Yeah, it was great. That was. I tell you, man. Did you see how much the movie made already?
Yeah, it's in the news. I've got the updated.
Because it made 75 mil opening on Thursday night, and then they didn't.
So the preview night was 75 million.
Yeah, 75 mil, and then to Friday, they were still calculating, and as of the afternoon on Friday, it was 175 mil they made for that day. So it might be well over 200 mil as we speak. And now today, oh man,
when I looked earlier today, it's already beaten Endgame's opening weekend numbers.
Nice.
So,
and that's why I think Sony should stick with having Spider-Man in the MCU. Listen, I understand Sony wants to do their thing. It's a moneymaker. Just rent the goddamn franchise to MCU. Let them do the justice to the character and all the supporting cast, and just sit back and watch you make money. Everybody can make money if you let the MCU take over. Just let them take over Spider-Man. So,
I mean, you're not wrong with respect to this movie. You're not wrong with respect to this movie, but Marvel has not exactly just been printing money for the last few years.
No, all of Phase 5 has been.
No, Phase 5 sucks. I know that.
Endgame, they haven't just been printing money.
Well, so, I would say since No Way Home, because No Way Home was a huge success.
Well, it made over $1 million, over $1 billion, right? No Way Home. But the reason why the MCU has been the way it is after Endgame, the new characters they want to introduce are now resonating with the regular Marvel fans. They're trying to get the younger crowd in to have like Riri Williams and Kamala Khan, all those characters that can resonate with the younger crowd. It's not resonating with the older crowd that made the MCU what it is. And that's for everything, all the movies. When you start changing the characters that you love and the situation, the surroundings that you really cared for, that's when things start going downhill, because they're trying to cater to a younger crowd and a different audience. They have our vote, but now they want to change. They want everybody, because God forbid when we die, they need that new blood loving the stuff that we used to love. And that's why it's the way it is. And a lot of it's not resonating. But you know what?
We need Shang-Chi to Attack of the busty K-pop star.
Yes.
We need that more than anything.
Well, we should have K-pop Demon Hunter Part 2.
I agree with Tyson. Dustin Daniel Creighton really understands Spider-Man and definitely took this movie to a higher level. And I think it's part of the reason why we saw season 2 of Wonder Man get canceled, because I think Marvel's going to put all their eggs in getting another Spider-Man movie in front of people ASAP. So
yep, and because it's something, because you think about it, you got to think about it. That look how long it took for a Brand New Day and this Spider-Man movie come out. How many years?
6 years, 5 years.
About 5
years. 2021 is when
Brand New Day came out.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. So I think Spider-Man. Look, we know that Spider-Man's going to be in Doomsday. We know that Tobey Maguire is going to be in Doomsday. We know that Secret Wars is going to have all the Spider-Man in it again. But you are definitely right. I think they should start directing another Spider-Man movie ASAP. And as soon as Secret Wars is over, have it drop, because Spider-Man is the most important character in all of comic books, in all of our superhero comics. Batman, Superman, yeah, you have those characters in that, but I believe that Spider-Man is the most popular and the most recognizable and the most and it's the most powerful superhero to the point where fans love that character. And not to like milk it dry, but Sony has the opportunity to do the multiverse, different Spider-Man, and different shows and different things to make money off that. But leave Tom Holland Spider-Man here in the MCU, his whole cast, like his rogue gallery, all those characters in the 616 universe, have them all stay in the MCU and build upon that, because this movie's going to make over $1 billion. We all know that. It's going to be another $1 billion movie for Spider-Man.
This movie made in 3 days, well, 4 days now, more than Supergirl made in its entire theatrical run.
Jesus Christ.
Let that sink in for a minute. Like, if you're James Gunn and DC, what do you do now?
Well, you see Miles. Hey, Ed, you see Miles? Miles is an important character because when he came out, he wasn't liked, but the one thing they did with Miles was giving him a different name and making him a different character altogether, giving him different powers, and not changing the race card on the character, called him Peter Parker and all this like that. They made a different character, and that was the best thing for them to do. And I like Miles. I want Miles to come into the MCU. I think if they give the Miles the MCU, he will thrive more than a Sony movie.
BK, they had how many chances to make a Batman Beyond? You make a Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton as old man Bruce Wayne, that's $1 billion movie, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to pull that trigger.
Nope.
They don't want to do it. They haven't touched it yet. So silence nothing. DC, Warner Brothers got their heads up their ass.
They kind of hint at old man Bruce in the
Flash, and it didn't. I mean, it needed to be.
That was the best part of that movie.
It was, but it needed to be Terry McGinnis. It needed to be Batman Beyond. You need to do that. If you make that, sure, it's $1 billion movie, and DC can right their ship, but they're not going to do that because James Gunn seems to have some kind of hard-on for Superman. Like, why is the first 3 movies of your new universe going to be centered and focused around Superman? We don't even have a Batman movie coming out because of Matt Reeves, the Batman. And what happens if Matt Reeves, the Batman, comes out and makes $1 billion? What are you going to do then?
Well, yeah, that's true too. Hey, as look, the Cosmic was saying about the X-Men are coming. Yes, the X-Men are coming, but I have a feeling now. I actually think the next Spider-Man movie, they're going to capitalize more X-Men. I think through Spider-Man movies, they're going to make X-Men the younger characters, because Spider-Man is still young. He's 26 years old, and it resonates with the
which they're not doing anything with the Authority either.
They canceled that whole Authority thing.
I don't want to spoil it, but there is so much in Spider-Man Brand New Day that's going to propel
the future
into the X-Men.
The X-Men and the future of the MCU. You know, look, I don't know if you guys seen it. The Hulk. All right, Banner, freaking Mark Ruffalo. There's rumors out there that Mark Ruffalo is about to get fired from Disney, and that's why he's not doing any of the promotional stuff for a Brand New Day. That he's in it. He has a very important part in it. I know it may not be.
I feel like his involvement in it is kind of throwaway. Like,
yeah, like they just
put the Hulk in it or not really doesn't do much to the plot of the movie.
I know, but just showing that little of the Hulk, and just putting him out there, giving us a taste of what the Hulk should be. I hope that's going to be the Hulk from now on. But I hope that Mark Ruffalo isn't fired. Kind of like him as the Hulk, but if he is, they'll find somebody else to take over the spot. But I don't know.
He ain't gonna be fired.
What was weird was not seeing him, like his.
I'd be down for that crossover.
That'd be cool.
What was weird was not seeing him at the end, kind of make it out okay.
Yeah.
Right. Mark Ruffalo is in the movie briefly. Then they have that real big action scene, and then he's kind of carted away, and then you don't see him at the end. Yeah,
he's going to the psychiatric ward, so that means friggin' Damage Control is going to try to take him and keep him prisoner someplace, like they have the Abomination, and like they have a whole bunch of other characters. So we'll see. Damage Control is definitely going to become the agency that goes after the mutants. is going to become the mutant thing. That's what Damage Control is going to become. And they showed it in that because Damage Control has been just about every other project that they've been throwing out. So that's the future. The Damage Control is going to be the bad guys against the X-Men. So that should be fun. And you know what? Sadie Sink did a great job. She did a great job in that movie.
She did a fantastic job. Yes.
You know, and John Berthel, man, the Punisher, did a great job in that movie too. You know, we were all saying how he's going to perform like in a PG-13 movie. He's a violent character. I think he did fine. Yes, of course you have to neuter a little bit, but I think the Punisher moving forward is going to be just fine in the MCU, and it should be a fun ride with that down the road.
The ending to the movie is very controversial, and I've been in an ongoing debate on Facebook with somebody about the ending to the movie. That
okay, I'm going to give you this. I don't want to give spoilers away, but the fact is that I know what you talk about the end of the movie, how things transpired at the end. You got to remember, Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Regarding which character?
But wait, I'm just saying. I know what he's talking about, and the fact is that people are all talking about that. But remember, a certain character had certain abilities in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. That's all I have to say.
No, I think you mean he had certain abilities in No Way Home.
No Way Home. I mean, No Way Home. Sorry.
Yes, and that's what I'm referring to. But
yes, but think about it. If he has,
I can't answer your question, Sam, without spoiling it.
I know.
We're talking about the very end of the movie,
yep.
The last scene of the movie, between character A and character B, and there's some interaction, and then a name is said, and then the camera cuts black.
Yes.
This one? That what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because certain individuals have abilities, and they showed it, like I said, in
Sarah says, "Spoil it." Everyone is grown.
You're talking about the sling ring.
Yes.
That's
why, and apparently that's how. You see,
but hang on. I don't think that was it. I don't think that's what they were trying to say. Because recall, he learned that name from another character.
Yes, he did. Because the name was mentioned, blotted out when somebody was leaving. So I understand that, and I even said that too. But then sitting back and saying, you know what, it could be something else, and I was thinking about it, and of course, after I think about some things, I showed things on on the spoilers, but I believe that's the reason why. And you know what? If you want to put a spoiler up. Just put the spoiler thing up and just.
All right. I'll do it like this. Everybody who's watching, if you've seen the movie, everybody in the chat, if you've seen the movie and you want to have an in-depth discussion and you want us to spoil it, throw ones up in the chat. If you don't want us to spoil it because you haven't seen it, put it 2. And that way, people watching on the replay, this is your spoiler warning. If we're going to talk about it, then you can tune off now. But I don't want to spoil it for people if they haven't seen it.
Exactly.
I think
BK says no spoilers.
If any person says no spoilers, we just don't do spoilers.
Well, BK just said no spoilers.
Yeah.
Buffy says 2. Buffy hasn't seen it.
You know what? Listen, let's just leave it the way it is. The hell with the spoilers.
All right.
Let's not.
We can talk about it another day. But I will say this: this movie is single-handedly doing great things for theaters because it is. I've been watching, and like every showing has been sold out.
Yep.
And they're constantly adding more and more showings. Where I saw like Harkins near me has a showing going till 2 a.m.
You know what's crazy?
They opened early. They opened early at my Harkins right here. They usually open at 10 for showings at 10. They started at 8 o'clock.
Well, you see, when I went to the movies, I went to go see it at 12 o'clock. This crossing guard came in and got 15 tickets for students for like the Tuesday showing at 9 o'clock. So people are definitely going to this movie. So this is what people need, man. We've been lusting for fucking some good content. And the Odyssey, of what I have known, Odyssey made some good money. Odyssey did a good job. So far the Odyssey and Spider-Man have been like the top money makers for the summertime so far.
The Odyssey is probably got my label for the best movie I'll never see again. I like the Odyssey a lot. Didn't care for Tom Holland in the Odyssey.
But
Tom
Holland are 2 big movies, and John Berthold.
It's not a movie that I would go search out again. Like if I was flipping through the TV and it was on, okay, maybe I'll watch it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go see it again. Unlike some people I know who've gone 3 or 4 times, and my buddy Max.
Max has gone to see it twice.
He's gone to see it 3 times, and now he made it
3 times, Max. Yeah. What the heck, dude?
And now he made a reservation to go see it again in IMAX 70 millimeter in like the middle of September.
That's the thing that's fucked up. You know, the thing that's messed up is that Christopher Nolan took the IMAX studios where Spider-Man could be playing. He has them. If Spider-Man played in IMAX, how crazy would that be?
Spider-Man has one-upped it, and it's playing in ScreenX. I don't have a ScreenX theater near me, but seeing people go to those ScreenX showings where it was shot with cameras for that, and it's like the whole
that's
thing.
It's
insanity.
Okay. That's the wide, the extra wide.
Yeah, like you get the sides and all that. Like they usually use, I guess, AI to extend that for movies, but this one was actually shot with cameras specifically for that format, and it looks amazing. Like I wish we had one near us, so I would go see Spider-Man in ScreenX in a heartbeat. But
where do I have a ScreenX?
I love that. I mean, I love.
Can you pass me a ScreenX?
Brand New Day. That was a stupid joke, Sam. Stupid dad joke. But yeah, I love Brand New Day. I think it's a great movie. I think I'm stoked for what it's doing for theaters, and I hope everyone else is enjoying it. And it made me it made me stoked for Doomsday. Now I will tell you, I was in the Marvel Hall H panel last Saturday, and they did show that scene of the fight between the Punisher and the Hulk and Spider-Man in Hall H. So that was kind of spoiled for me, but otherwise, the rest of the movie.
Matt waited in line for a week to get in the Hall H.
Oh my God, dude. I don't
even. Fuck that.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit because I have a section set aside for me and Dom to talk about San Diego and show pickups and talk about that debacle. Because there's a lot of shit that went down at San Diego with fake wristbands.
And that was two things. I mentioned it last night, but I'll mention it again. What happened? It's sad. It's really sad because of all the money we spend on going there and our time wasting on staying on lines for that. And look, and you even called it out. You were pissed off because vendors were selling shit for crazy prices, and that's not fair. And we'll talk about that later on. But
I did have the promo. I do have the promo Doom. You got a mask and a cloak and then a poster as well. I have all that stuff.
Tyson, I'm telling you, Gun Honey, those books friggin' sold out. I went to the thing. I was trying to get a Gun Honey, the exclusive that was there, and it sold out. Like a couple other books. Shit, Gun Honey just came up online today, and they had like a special edition, limited to like 300. It's just sold out in a heartbeat.
There was no getting exclusives.
No, it was crazy.
Insanity, pure
insanity.
I
didn't talk to some people to get some things, and you know what, Matt? I almost had the friggin' the K-pop Demon Hunter plushie for you.
That would have been awesome.
I was trying to get it. And what happened was I responded too late because I didn't know that the person responded back to me. And I was busy doing something. And when I called him back, he said, "Oh, dude, it was too late."
Ed said still a lot of time aside for Dom. He talked for an hour last night. I told Dom not to talk about San Diego on the qualified last night, but
I was trying to that was the only interesting thing that happened on the qualified last night, if you think about it.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's hand things over to Sam and to get this. I feel like we even already got the show started, but
yeah,
you got for us a story time this week, Sam.
All right, so I went through the news. There were a lot of stories, but nothing was quite as exciting as the jury trial. My very first jury trial. For those of you who don't know, I'm an attorney, and that means that sometimes my clients have litigation or lawsuits that I represent them in. I had kind of a crazy one fall in my lap. So about 2 weeks ago, this attorney reached out and said, "Hey, I need somebody to help me with this case." The judge has ordered, which is unusual, the judge has ordered that I get a second chair, a second attorney on the case. And I said, okay, well, why is that? And he said, well, this case has been set for trial twice already, and it's on now in its third setting. On the first setting, I had a stroke and missed trial. On the second setting, I had diverticulitis and missed trial. And I was like, okay, bro, you're either lying to the court or the stress level is just out of control and you need to settle down. I'm okay. Yeah, I could probably help you with this. I was like, what do you need me to do? And he's like, I really just need you to sit there because I've got it all worked out with the client. I'll handle it. You're just going to basically be a potted plant. I was like, okay. Okay, I can handle that. I mean, just let me know. And then we schedule like a time to meet with the client, and then that was like Friday. That was Friday. And then the meeting was supposed to take place on Wednesday. On Monday, nothing happens. On Tuesday, I get a call from the client who's like, hey, can I meet you today instead of Wednesday? The attorney had another stroke. You're in charge now. I was like, what? Oh no. That's crazy. Okay, so now trial starts in less than a week, and I have heard nothing about this case yet. I don't know what evidence has been prepared. I don't know what's going on. So she comes in, tells me the whole story. She starts showing me, like, pushing documents across the table at me. And I was like, is this in the case? Can we use this? She's like, oh, yeah. My last attorney did all of that. He did all of that when we were ready for trial the first time. And so this has been in for months. It's just he's been sick. So I start going through everything. I'm like, okay, I can't really use all. She had prepared a bunch of stuff. She's like, I've got all the questions for you. And I was looking at it, I was like, I can't really use this. This is wrong. You can't do that. You got to do this. You can't do this. You got to do that. And I was like, okay, this is going to take some prep time. You know, it's going to be a cost, but I can handle this if I get started right now. So I'll get you my fee agreement, and I got to get started. She's like, okay, that sounds good. So start diving in. And let me tell you that this is the weirdest case strategy I've ever seen. We finally get to trial on Monday, and opposing counsel starts. Now, the story is we have the plaintiff, who's a guy, and the defendant, who I represent, is a girl. And they've known each other since high school, and they're now 38. Okay, so that's been over 20 years they've known each other. And he has always been in love with her, but she friend-zoned him.
Oh, damn.
For the last 22 years.
Damn. Oh, damn.
And so this whole case is about him trying to get out of the friend zone and failing, and then taking his ball and going home. That's what the whole case is about. So he's basically, his case is, you know, I'm an incel. I lied a lot, but it was all for the love of this girl.
Oh, jeez.
And she took advantage of me, and I spent a lot of money, and I want my stuff back.
It sounds like somebody I know. It sounds familiar.
And I was like, did he file this lawsuit just to spend time with you? Just to force you to be in the same room with him at trial? Yeah. Did he file this just so he could see your face? And my client's like, I don't know. That seems a little crazy. I was like, it's what he's saying. It's what he's saying on the stand.
That's funny.
It was crazy. So he's like, my wife was at every day because I've never done a jury trial before. She's like, I'd love to see you work. This is the big one. I want to be there. And so the first day, they did everything. I didn't really even get to talk, but like 10 minutes for an opening argument. And my opening argument was, you're going to hear them tell a story. I'm just going to ask that you withhold judgment until you hear both sides. Follow the court's instructions and just wait till you hear both sides of this story. And then they go off, right? And they tell their story, and it's just my wife's like, was their whole job to make him look pathetic? Because if that's what they were trying to do, they succeeded. He looked very pathetic. He looked like an incel. He looked like a pothead. He looked like a liar. He looked like a phony. He looked like he lied to the feds. And it was just like all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know if that's what they were trying to do, but that's certainly what they did. So then I get up and I'm like, okay, hang on. Let me just get this straight. You think that you're dumb, right? You're trying to get the jury to think that you're dumb, but you're a licensed investment advisor. You've passed a Series 7, a Series 63. You've got a physics degree from ASU.
Well, there's your go point. It's from ASU.
No, the whole fact is that he's probably dumb for love. Maybe smarter than everything else.
And I was like, okay, it's just not adding up, bro. I don't think you're that dumb. Let's talk about the evidence. And then I start going through the documents. I'm like, okay, here's a contract that you signed with her. Did you mean what you said when you signed this? He's like, no. I was like, okay. Here's another one that you signed with her. Did you mean what you said when you signed this? And he says, no. And I go to the third one. I was like, did you mean what you said when you wrote this one? And he's like, no. I was like, 3 documents that you didn't mean? Isn't that kind of a habit? Aren't you kind of making it a habit of lying to her? He's like, well, 3 times is hardly a habit. I mean, is 3 cigarettes a habit? I was like, well, I guess that depends on the time frame, but is it? Like, if you have 3 cigarettes in one night, is that a habit? And then he goes, well, I think it's debatable. I was like, okay. And then I pull up 5 more documents. Did you mean what you said when you signed this one? He's like, no. How about this one? 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 I was like, okay, by my count, we're like 7 or 8 documents. Is it a habit yet? He's like, I only count 7. I only say 7. I was like, okay, all right. But 7, is it a habit? And so then it's our turn, and my client gets up and I go, did you mean what you wrote? Or did you mean what you signed here? And she says, yes. What about this one? Yes. What about this one? Yes. What about this one? Yes. And so she's like, I didn't think any of this was fake. He thought it was fake. I did what the contract said. I honored the agreements. Now, they didn't like my client, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that. But one is when he asked her to lie, she did. And they made a false statement when they applied for a loan. And for that reason, I think that's why the jury did what they did. So anyway, we'll get to that now. We wrap up. The case goes to the jury. They spent 2 hours on the 3rd day of trial deliberating. They don't come to a decision. We have to come back to court the next day. They spend another 3 hours deliberating. We finally get the jury verdict. And they say, on all of the plaintiff's claims, plaintiff loses and he gets no money. I was like, okay, that's a good start. And then on all of the defendant's claims, she loses 2 out of 3, but we award her $0. She wins 1 claim, but we award $0 on that claim. And I was like, okay, well, what that means is they didn't really like anybody. They just said it's a wash. And we're not giving anybody anything. Which, after half an hour of meeting with my client, I said, why isn't this just a wash? Why aren't we trying to settle this case and just walk away from this thing? She's like, well, I want some other things to happen, and they can't happen unless we go to judgment. And I was like, okay. I think the jury's just they're gonna say it's a wash. And that's exactly what they did. So was it a big win? Did we take home everything? No, we didn't. In fact, we didn't get any dollars, but we did win the one claim. And I predicted exactly what the jury would do. To me, that's a lawyer win. And I was only in that case for 2 weeks. And now I get to walk away, which is pretty great. So if you're in Arizona, you need a lawyer, I'm your guy.
And the moral to
Sam's
the story,
undefeated.
and the moral to the story is friend zone sucks.
If you're gonna be an incel, don't freaking lie on your contracts, man.
Exactly.
That's not a good way. So how their relationship soured. What they were doing was they were investing money together like they were a couple, like they were a married couple. But they weren't married, and they didn't even have a romantic relationship. And he was supplying the money, and she was doing all the trades. And then later she supplied some money from the equity of her house. And then how things soured was during COVID, she had been dating this guy for like 6 or 7 years, and then they broke up. And so now incel boy is like, now's my chance, finally. And they're like traveling together, they're going on all these shows together. And then he gets COVID and he can't go to the show. And when she comes back from the show, she's dating somebody new. And he got so pissed. He's like, I'm out. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. You can't do this anymore. I can't do it. You're so mean to me.
And Luke says it right. You get nothing, you lose. A good day, sir.
You're so mean. I want my turn. Yeah.
Wasn't there a movie called The Friend Zone?
I don't know. I wrote a song.
Or Just Friends. I know Just Friends or some shit like that.
Sam said I wrote a song about it.
Oh, no, there you go.
Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. It's
different. So nothing's The Friend Zone. Good movie.
It would be good. It'd be a good movie. Anyway, so that's what my trial was about this week. So if you guys saw that on Facebook or on Instagram, that's what happened. Was incel revenge stopped by yours truly, the man with 1,000 kids. the virile Chad versus the incel investor.
The lawyer with the lawyer that has a small school of children.
Yeah. Oh man. But it wiped me out. I'm so tired, man. I need, like, the thing about when you do a trial, at least when I do a trial, my brain does not turn off. It's just like constantly thinking. And so I'm like up at 2:00 in the morning, brain churning through everything I got to do. So I was wiped out. I didn't get a chance to sing in court.
That's a shame. So he's got it all pent up to unleash it on all of you here. May the Schwartz be with you. All right. Well, congratulations on your big win, Sam. 1-0, undefeated in the courts against an ASU grad. I don't know.
I'm also an ASU grad. But,
yeah, ASU grad on ASU grad violence over here.
But I have done lots of trials. This is just my first jury trial. All the trials I've done before have been before a judge.
So it's like arbitration?
No, they're called bench trials.
Oh, okay.
When a judge is doing it. And I prefer those. Remember, I was only in this case for 2 weeks, and they had set up a jury trial more than a year ago. But when you're sitting before a jury of your peers, you have no idea what they're going to do. And I hate that. I hate that uncertainty. And so I always go before a judge.
JD says next time you use a thick Southern accent.
I'm just a small-time Chad lawyer, and he's just a small-town incel. He's a big city incel.
How many times did you watch My Cousin Vinny before you went up and this jury trial.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. I was the 6th lawyer on my client's case.
Huh.
I was the 6th lawyer, and I was like, my cousin Vinny, where he goes, 6th time was the charm for me. I was like, yeah, that's right. 6th time was the charm for me. Yeah.
It's great.
What's my record for bench trials? It's not undefeated. I represented clients who I didn't personally like, and they're not really well liked in the court system here either. So I will say no more about that. But it's not. I'm not batting 1,000 with bench trials.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them
all. All right. Well, what do you say we get into some news, shall we?
Let's do it.
Last week was San Diego Comic-Con, and even though we had a plethora of news coming out of there, it seems like we've had a lot of news drop in the last couple of days since Comic-Con started, and we're starting to get a lot of X-Men casting news now. Official X-Men casting news, as Deadline has reported that fresh off the success of Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, Samara Weaving is set to play the MCU's Emma Frost. This was broken and is according to the trades. This is pretty much as official as it gets if the Hollywood trades are coming out and reporting it. And while Schreier and Marvel execs have been meeting and auditioning actors all summer long for a number of roles, the report notes that Frost's character has felt the most thoroughly searched of the newest cast members, and the final list of actors tested for the roles after July 4th. The site added that at the end of the day, Weaving's audition was too hard to beat, and she lands the part of Emma Frost.
Well, you know what? Okay. She looks damn good.
So, the success of Ready or Not 2. No, it's the success of Bill and Ted's 3 Face the Music.
You
think
that's what
Bill
she
and Ted Face the Music is the one that did it?
Yeah.
Well, it was her. Wasn't the friggin' what's her name battling for Emma Frost too? Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
Yep. So, and she got it. So I guess her acting chops are better than Sweeney's, but Sweeney's boobs are better than hers. So kind of like they want the acting chops.
Bill and Ted. I like that Sam went with Bill and Ted Face the Music as the movie that got her the job.
Oh yeah.
No, plus Sweeney has to come back for Madam Web 2.
Now I want Sweeney. I want to make Sweeney Black Cat. Make her Black Cat. You have to.
No, she's got to reprise her role for Madam Web.
Nah, fuck Madam Web. The whole Madam Web. that abomination. Get rid of that crap.
She's got to be one of the Spider Women.
Now she could be Black Cat.
See, Tyson loves the casting for Emma Frost.
Oh yeah, well, Tyson loves just about everything when it comes to.
She reminds me of Margot Robbie so much, though.
Yeah, she does. Yes, she does.
Like,
well, apparently, Margot Robbie definitely might be showing up in Marvel soon. They're talking that they got plans. It might be a big place for the MCU, so we don't know when that's going to happen.
And I'm fingers crossed she's going to be a better Emma Frost than January Jones was. Yeah. But I don't know. I like the casting. I'm interested to see what happens. There's a lot. There's X-Men casting left, right, and sideways right now. Some of it I haven't been able to corroborate. Some of it's just been rumors. There's a rumored casting for Beast, as well as the continued rumors of casting of Rogue out there. So, of course, at San Diego Comic-Con, we got the announcement that Ryan Gosling is going to be Ghost Rider. There's a lot of talk of which version of Ghost Rider is he going to be. Is he going to be Johnny Blaze? I think he is going to be Johnny Blaze. I think that's the Ghost Rider they're going to go with.
Oh no, man! I think it should be Danny Ketch. I think Danny Ketch is a better fit for the MCU, and then eventually you find an old enough actor to play Johnny Blaze. You know, like look, we all know that Nicolas Cage was Johnny Blaze in the original Ghost Rider, which I actually like that movie, the original Ghost Rider movie. And you have that. You could have freaking Norman Reedus play freaking goddamn Johnny Blaze as a Ghost Rider. You know, it's just I think Ryan Gosling should be Danny Ketch. I think that should be the MCU's Ghost Rider.
I don't know. I feel like they're going to go with the most notable version of the character, especially since they already did Robbie Reyes in
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to I would expect they're going to go with the most notable version of the character. So I would think it would be
I think you might be right, but I think Danny Ketch, you know, all those books that people have are shooting up in value of Danny Ketch books. So be careful. Stay cautious, because if it turns out being Johnny Blaze, those Danny Ketch books aren't going to be worth.
Yes. If Spider-Man Brand New Day has taught you anything, speculation is pretty much dead. Yep. Or don't be quick to speculate on the first thing that comes out, because there's a lot of people that paid a lot of money for the story The Other that are fucking fist pounding their nuts right now because they overpaid for a story that didn't turn out to be what the movie was. So,
and the Man Spider, the Marvel Fine Fair,
and Spider, yep. So who knows? But that's a good casting right there for Emma Frost. I'm excited to see how that pans out. Also, Mahershala Ali has confirmed that he is done with Blade. He said, the best way I can answer the question is when I look at what it is for me, it was either this or that, and I'll take this. No offense to them. I've been doing this professionally and for pushing 30 years now, and one thing I've learned is that what it is for you, and what it is not, and for whatever reason, the project is not for me. If they wanted to do it, they would have done it, so I have to move on, and I've moved on. Your mother feels very much in alignment with the type of work I wanted to be known for. Ali continued, I don't really want to be known for remakes. I'd love to do original work, and for that resonates with people and impact them in a unique way. So he got pushed
out by Snipes, man. He got sniped by Wesley Snipes.
Pretty much. I guess when Wesley Snipes said there's only ever been one Blade, there's only going to be one Blade, he wasn't telling lies, because Mahershala is out, and it's interesting that Kevin Feige made the claim that he admits that he dropped the ball, and it feels like kicking nuts when it comes to Blade. And now they announced Ghost Rider, but setting the stage for a Midnight Suns movie, and that's already been rumored. And then they just go ahead, and Mahershala Ali's like, nah, man, I'm out.
That was funny. Wesley Snipes even played Wesley Snipes in friggin' What They Do in the Shadows as the vampire when he was had the bad internet. That was funny. That one episode.
Snipes is gonna be back.
So there's new rumors circulating saying that Jensen Ackles is being eyed to play Magneto.
I did see that today too. That Jensen Ackles is in talk to play Magneto.
Yep.
That's very interesting as well. I can't remember the name of the kid from Riverdale. That's who they're saying is going to play Beast.
Oh, the kid, the one that played Jughead?
No, it's he played
Archie.
Nope. He was the Asian kid in Riverdale. He was Reggie, the kid who played Reggie in Charles Melton.
Speaking about Archie, you see Disney's doing friggin' Archie Afterlife. They're doing they're making the comic book into a TV show, the Afterlife, the zombies and stuff like that. With Archie, and the people who did Riverdale are actually involved in it.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, Ed. I don't think I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't a Wesley Snipes fan. I'm not particularly a fan of his Blade either. So
I know I didn't get that room for you, Ed.
you didn't get that room.
I didn't get that room for you.
They're probably going to bring Snipes back. I would not doubt that.
Well, apparently, of what I heard after the Deadpool and Wolverine, they bring it back. Look, they brought back what's his name as Gambit.
Wesley Snipes had bad internet on What We Do in the Shadows, just like Sticks on Saturday night.
Yup. Where the hell is Sticks? What, he's sleeping?
I don't know. I even included a story in here for everything, but the biggest news we got out of the 30-minute Marvel panel, other than Ryan Gosling, is that we got a new Black Panther in David Jonsson, and he will debut as T'Challa. A lot of people are saying in Black Panther 3, but there's a lot of speculation that it's going to be before that, as Black Panther 3 Wakanda Forever ends with the introduction of T'Challa and Nakia's son, T'Challa II. At San Diego Comic-Con on last Saturday night, Marvel Studios announced that David Jonsson from Alien Romulus, as well as The Walk, will lead Black Panther 3 as the new T'Challa. He's playing T'Challa II, but with Lita Wright sticking around as Shuri, it's unclear whether he'll be portrayed as her nephew or brother. As, after all, remember, Black Panther 3 is going to take place after Secret Wars, and Secret Wars is supposedly rumored to reset or soft reset or reboot the MCU. So we could be looking at being told that he's going to be T'Challa's son, and when all actuality, when that movie comes out, he's going to be T'Challa himself. And a lot of the insiders are speculating that he's going to show up in Secret Wars as Black Panther T'Challa, because if you remember 2 years ago, maybe it was a year ago, we had that massive leak. Yeah, I want to say it was a year ago, or no, it was 2 years ago. We had that massive leak after Robert Downey Jr. was announced as Black Panther, or as Dr. Doom. We had that massive leak of images in stills from art boards from Secret Wars and Doomsday released, and there was artist renderings of a new Black Panther in there. So that's leading to the speculation that David Jonsson will show up in Secret Wars as our new Black Panther well before Black Panther 3 ever hits.
Well, you know, the whole thing with the rumor with the soft resetting of the MCU after Secret Wars, I don't think that's going to happen. They were talking about that it might continue a little bit further than Secret Wars before they do a small reboot, but we'll see. And as of Moon Knight in Daredevil, yes, and Black Widow, that's the rumor going on in season 3 of Daredevil Born Again. That's going to happen. So it should be an interesting and the Punisher is supposed to be back in it. So it should
That's
be fun.
just feeding you all kinds of rumors this week, huh?
Yeah, no, man. Hey, I'm not just a one-trick pony when it comes to freaking Star Wars and other shit, man. I know I follow the trends. I mean, I read comics like I should, but I follow trends. But yeah, you know what? I'm for this, and I still think I know that.
Buffy says I'm down with RDJ being Black Panther. I've seen Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, exactly. But I wish they would have did Black Panther. I know after Chadwick Boseman passed away, I wish they would have continued, because Black Panther really did a great job. When the movie came out. Yes, I know the actor playing Black Panther made the difference on making him Black Panther, but them silencing the character kind of hurt the Black Panther franchise after his passing. There was a bunch of good actors out there that could have portrayed Black Panther, but I understand you want to pay tribute to Chadman, but I know, did anybody care? Black Panther 2 was okay. It wasn't as good as Black Panther 1.
Wakanda Forever sucked.
It did. It did. The best part was Namor being in it. That was the best part.
Yeah, he even sucked.
I know, but
Namor.
My
name is Namor.
No more love.
See no more.
But I think this is cool. They should have, and you have all the multiverses, man. The multiverse is a big thing where you have a lot of characters that are different characters portraying the same characters in other universes. So
you guys thought that was the worst part of that movie?
What?
was the
No,
bad guy? You thought Namor was the worst part?
no, I thought Namor
No.
was great. That was the best part.
Movie
I liked Namor. I thought Namor was pretty cool.
I thought the whole like Power Rangers thing at the end was the dumbest part.
Yeah, but
The Watcher says, I've heard that they're going to do a soft reset after Secret Wars and a full reboot after Mutant Saga. So RDJ, Hugh, and Wesley sticking around and then getting replaced after the full reboot makes sense.
well, you're freaking Hughes.
So
You're
guess
freaking,
Apocalypse will cause a full reboot.
you're freaking he just turned around and said that this is his final run as Wolverine. So
He's been saying
He
that
didn't
for
say
years.
that. He said the opposite of that.
He said he's going to play Wolverine.
no,
Yeah.
he said no. He goes, I just read something that is saying that after Secret Wars is probably his final run at Wolverine.
Well,
So
the dude's fucking getting up there in age.
he's
First,
60 years old.
they're going to have to recast Wolverine at some point. So after Secret Wars would make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to full reboot. I do know that Robert Downey Jr. is supposedly going to be playing Doom for many years. He signed a multi-picture deal beyond Doomsday and Secret Wars. So,
Well, I heard that he is playing Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man in. There's going to be an Iron Man scene soon. He's going to be playing Iron Man.
in Secret Wars, he's going to be playing dual roles, apparently. So we'll see what happens with that.
Did you see the thing I sent you? The thing I sent you with Deadpool with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's AI slop to
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
nth degree, but they're also re-releasing in September Endgame back in theaters with bonus footage that's going to lead into
7 minutes. Bonus footage.
Doomsday.
Yep.
And I think that bonus footage, personally, just thinking about it, is either going to reveal that Doctor Doom is that Tony Stark is a variant of Doctor Doom, that He Who Remains changed to make it so that he is adopted by Howard Stark, or it's going to involve the snap somehow. Like, is this version of, I don't know how, is this version of Tony Stark that we know that we supposedly died somehow becomes Doctor Doom? I think it's far-fetched, but I have kind of thought about that. But I think I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out to be like He Who Remains has something to do with it, and that the 616 version of Victor Von Doom is actually Tony Stark.
Yep. We'll see.
We'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, I like the casting of the new Black Panther. I like that the kid came out on stage and he was very humble, and he was excited to join the cast and thanked everybody and said he just wants to let his performance on screen do the talking. I thought that was a great way to approach this. So we'll see. He knows that he's going to have huge shoes to fill, and all eyes are going to be on him because of Chadwick Boseman. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. Or maybe give some fun rumors like Patrick Stewart is going to play Jubilee.
Hey, I said it what, 2 weeks ago? That freaking Adam Driver's playing freaking Storm in X-Men. They casted him as Storm because we still don't know who he's going to be. Mr. Sinister, he was going to be playing Magneto. Now he's playing freaking Stryker.
Not gonna play anybody. All he does is tell Marvel no.
He's 32, Watcher. He's 32. So
But he did have the Hunt for Ben Solo, the whole story written. He wanted and they said,
I think Adam Driver is going to be Mr. Sinister.
I hope. There's a character I'm really interested in coming to the screen.
But moving on there. Here's what Don was referencing at the beginning of the show. Spider-Man Brand New Days box office. Spidey has Avengers Endgame in his sights, eyeing a $925 million worldwide box office. With Friday in the rear view, Spider-Man Brand New Day's opening weekend is starting to take shape. According to the latest estimate, the movie is eyeing a $340 million to $370 million debut, with the expectation being that it will come in on the higher end and beat Avengers Endgame's $357.1 million record. Spider-Man Brand New Day grossed $72 million from previews, adding to its Friday total of $168 million, which swang past Endgame's $155 million opening in 2019. So it holds the record for the biggest pure Friday ever at $96 million, not including those previews, and the biggest opening for any movie featuring the wall crawler. While we're waiting on revised international global numbers, the movie will likely have a $150 million to $125 million start in China, with the Wrap predicting an $875 million to $925 million worldwide box office weekend. If so, Spider-Man Brand New Day will become 2026 highest grossing release in one weekend.
Jesus.
I would not be shocked if this movie makes $1 billion by Monday.
I know.
Worldwide box office.
$1 billion. And that's why Sony has to look at Marvel and say, you know what? We need more of this. And you're right. They're probably going to rush. And that's why I think you're right. I think the reason why Wonder Man was canceled, they want him to concentrate on a sequel, another one.
Yes, because Dustin Daniel Cretton was a big part of getting Wonder Man off the ground. I believe he directed the first 2 or 3 episodes of that as well.
Yeah.
You got to think if they gave, I'm trying to think of the name of the director for the Home Sagas. It was
it was Watts. John Watts.
Yeah. So if he got the first trilogy, you got to think that Dustin Daniel Cretton's going to get the next 3.
Because think about this, because John Watts got the first trilogy and it did good, but it seemed that the last 2 friggin' Spider-Man movies are really picking up steam, and now with this one really propelling to astronomical numbers and friggin' record-breaking box office, you can rest assured they're probably like, listen, the heck with the TV side. Here's the money. Do the next 2. Start writing it now. We want it out before it might come out before Secret Wars. Think about it. They might try to propel it to come out before Secret Wars.
No, there's no way it's coming out for Secret Wars because Marvel already hit their release schedule. So this is in 2026. Then you got Doomsday in 2026. Then you got Secret Wars in 2027. Secret Wars is the only movie coming out in 2027.
You don't think they have a sequel?
No, because they have Ghost Rider 2028.
Okay.
They haven't announced when X-Men's coming out yet, and then they have Black Panther 3 2028. So that's the only movie coming out next year right now is Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it should be interesting, but next year is going to be a big year too. Next year is going to definitely have a lot of different things between Star Wars and
I still love that fucking Weed Richards.
Yeah.
Buffy guy says, can't wait to see Zendaya as Venom. I hope that they move on from his current friend group.
I actually think after the events of this movie, I actually think Spidey moves on. That's why I think Black Cat should come into the scene and become a new love interest. Hey, look. But there's a lot of different things, aspects either way. I think with the movie changing course, Spider-Man now knowing he's not alone in things. So,
and I believe it's coming out now that Tom Holland and Zendaya have both said that they want to take 2027 off from acting. So I wouldn't suspect us to get another Spider-Man movie till late 2028, maybe 2029 at the earliest. But we'll see.
But listen, we don't know if Spider-Man is going to pop up in other things.
No, yeah, he's going to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
We already got you already know that. So,
but maybe an end credit scene in Doomsday.
So 2027 is going to be the year that Tom Holland and Zendaya make babies. Is that what's happening?
That's the rumor is that they are both taking off 2027 because think about all they've been in this year. Like Zendaya was in
Dune.
She had her
Dune.
final season of Euphoria. She
Dune.
had the Odyssey.
Dune.
She's got Spider-Man Brand New Day. She's
And
got Dune 3.
Yeah.
Tom Holland was in the Odyssey, Spider-Man Brand New Day. He's not in Dune, I don't think.
No, he's not in Dune. No. That's Shaman.
No. They got the dark Tom Holland.
They've both been
Timothy
very
Chalamet.
busy.
Hey, listen, Sydney Sweeney got a freaking muffin in the oven now. You heard about that, huh?
What?
Yep.
She's pregnant.
Sydney Sweeney
pregnant.
will be Black Cat. I'd love to see her as Black Cat. I don't think
she's Black Cat. Yeah, so
Are you
news
sure?
broke today that Sydney Sweeney got a muffin in the oven.
Did she announce it or?
Yeah, it was announced that the 50-year-old dude got her pregnant.
I doubt. She's not even dating a 50-year-old.
Yeah, she was. This guy right here. I sent it to Tyson. Yeah, let me find it. Hold on.
You can't believe everything you read on Instagram, Dom.
I know.
You can't believe everything that you can't believe everything that Ed tells you,
Yeah.
Dom.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney's pregnant with her first child with Scooter Braun. She's not even 30, and Uncle Scooter damn near 50.
What?
Sorry, Nikki's chiming in. She said Dom sounds jealous.
A quick search says Sydney Sweeney is not pregnant. Rumors online are false.
Hey,
And come from old photos and clips where she wore a fake baby bump for an acting role. She is not pregnant.
Not pregnant, bro.
freaking Scooter Braun. Hey, muffin in the oven, baby. Got
No.
bread in the basket, man. Well, anyway, she should be Black Cat.
I agree that she should be Black Cat. You and your rumors, Dom.
Hey, rumor central, baby.
I mean, I don't blame Dom for being jealous. Are you kidding me? And Scooter Braun's only 45.
He was an old fuck too. He's like,
You're older than him.
I know,
Bro.
but I'm better looking than he is. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Because he has money. That's why.
Dom's right 72% of the time. Dom has a good track record. I'm not going to deny Dom's track record, but when he swings and misses, he goes down in spectacular glory, but he does have a good track record. So
I do appreciate it.
think
Thank you, Matt.
Sweeney being pregnant is one where he's going to swing wildly.
Yeah.
Ed, why would you predict that rumor of Sydney Sweeney?
Exactly. Bastard. See? Hey, JJ.
Double J says literally nothing about Dom's rumor was accurate.
Hey, did you guys hear that Pickle Dom is pregnant? You guys hear Pickle Dom is pregnant?
Dom's right 100% of the time.
Pickle Dom got pregnant by the Crisco kid.
The watch says,
True,
I
100% true.
have journalist friends, so my rumors actually come from a source. LOL. Nobody's questioning you, Watcher.
Yep.
Nobody's questioning you at all. With a name like the Watcher, nobody's questioning you.
Okay.
But Dom, on the other hand,
Seriously, the Crisco kid is out of control.
yeah. Double J says that one will drop it below 70.
Yeah, okay. But I'll get another one that comes up and is actually accurate. So I'll find it.
Everyone loves the Italian stallion.
Yeah, there he is.
And the reason Styx isn't here is because apparently he's on suicide watch after the news broke that HBO officially pulls the plug on the DCU sci-fi series after 3 years. No Booster Gold movie coming. DC fans have been waiting 3 years for Booster Gold's television series to arrive on HBO, but it seems that the waiting has been in vain, as Booster Gold writer Dan Jenkins has confirmed that DC Studios is not moving forward with the project. He said, my Booster Gold movie won't be moving forward. He posted on Threads, can't improve on Mahershala's lovely statement, so I'll just apply it here as well. Jenkins is referring to the comments from Mahershala Ali regarding Blade. So, yeah, unfortunately, no Booster Gold movie moving forward. So Styx is somewhere in a cold shower, whimpering like someone just kicked his butt.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think will happen? Will we get Booster Gold on TV before we get another Boba Fett appearance?
Sydney got pregnant because of Vinny the Rod.
Yes.
Sydney Sweeney. Another fun fact that Dom didn't drop out there is rumor is that Sydney Sweeney is a minority investor in Dom's ass probiotics. She definitely wants to help that digestive health.
Yes. Sticks, come on, Sticks, man.
Sticks still
It'll
has
be okay.
the Smallville episode with Booster Gold to watch on repeat.
True. Come on, Sticks. Everything's gonna be okay.
Ed said I can start another rumor on how and who got her pregnant.
Oh, man.
So should we all be wearing black armbands for Sticks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Watch says breaking news: Pickle Rick is pregnant with his first gherkin. Sticks is in a bar right now drinking away his sorrows for the cancellation of Booster Gold. Yeah.
Yo, Sticks should direct his own Booster Gold movie.
Hey, I updated my profile. Finally.
You did?
Yeah, look at my comment here.
Oh yeah, you put the Chuck picture in there. Nice.
Nice.
Finally.
Say a prayer. So yes, say a prayer for Sticks. If you follow him on Instagrams, send him your well wishes in his time of mourning, as Booster Gold will not be moving forward.
He's probably sleeping like he did.
And more news last week that we broke that this actress was supposedly being looked at for Rogue. Well, the new MCU's Mystique is going to be Obsession star. What the fuck's her name? Yes, Indy Navarrete. She has confirmed that she did have a talk with director Jake Schreier about a future Marvel project. And when she was asked and pressed by the person doing the interview of who it was about, the name she kept dropping was Mystique. So it sounds like she is in talks to play Mystique in the X-Men reboot. So we're going to get Rebecca Romaine, and then we're going to get hopefully
Indy
Navidi as
Navarrete
in as Mystique instead of Rogue. So
well, she was also
no.
I thought we were having a great date. She was also in talks about Black Cat too. I think they had her about trying to find Black Cat.
You think everybody's in talks to do Black Cat?
Black Cat, man, dude, come on. What girl wouldn't want to be Black Cat? Black leather, cleavage showing, fucking hot white fucking hair, a cat burglar, fucking found in Spider-Man's webs. Come on, man.
Man, it just seems like you're just running everybody's Instagram through Black Cat filters.
I want Black Cat, right? Damn it.
You want every girl.
I want it.
X-Men are going young. JJ, they've already said the new X-Men are going young. So
yep, they're going to be in their mid to late 20s and probably early to mid 30s as like Professor X and Magneto and shit like that. So.
But that's it for news. Now we'll hand it over to Sam to teach us some stuff about anime. Sam looks like he's ready to go, doing his best Joe Hendry impression as he dances there. So, Sam, let's get into some big news in anime.
Here we go. Big news. Kohei Horikoshi is back at it. He didn't wait long before he got started on another project. The My Hero Academia author will be launching a new one-shot manga titled Wada Wanaide yo Shijima-san. Don't laugh at me, Shijima-san or Shijima.
If you say so.
In the August 10th issue of Shonen Jump. One-shots are usually used as like a pilot or like a concept. And they often do get developed into a long series, depending on how they're received. So this could be something. Now, the idea here is it's like a horror romance rather than like a superhero. So it's kind of a darker turn from the My Hero Academia. Although My Hero Academia got pretty dark towards the end. I mean, the last story arc was pretty dark, or the last 2 story arcs were pretty dark. But it's going to be in the vein of horror and supernatural ghost hunting. All right, and you can find that in Shonen Jump August 10th.
I mean, you said put it there. I was like, maybe I will for Halloween.
No.
All right. We also got some more news about the Gen Con debut of the Naruto card game that's coming out. The game will launch in 2027, but they're going to do a soft launch at Gen Con from Thursday through Sunday in Indianapolis.
That's what Dom does on his pants when he looks at Sydney Sweeney soft launches.
A little soft launch. If you want to click on, we don't need sound for this, but if you want to click on the poster there, they also have kind of a brief overview. It's like a 2.5-minute video about the card game itself and how it's played. The idea where you have like chakra cards that help you build up different styles of chakra, and then you can use those to unleash moves from different characters and attacks and defenses and what have you. But the thing that's going to be really collectible is, of course, the artwork for each of the characters, like the One Piece card game or Pokemon. Well, probably less Pokemon, more like One Piece, where they'll have character cards and then more exotic or rare character cards that you can use. But yeah, these are going to be all the rage in 2027. So
we're gonna have people going crazy and knocking people out to get these cards.
That's right.
You can have Marco fighting little kids in Walmart cards.
Probably.
Anyway, so if you want to check out the Naruto, if you're a big fan of Naruto made a brief appearance in the Spider-Man movie.
Yes, he did, because he's doing the live action, because he's doing a live action movie of that Naruto.
The Spider-Man director is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's what they're talking about. Yeah.
And then
is that a confirmed or is that an Ed Fed rumor?
They actually talked about it.
I think you're right. I think that is true. Okay, let's go to the next one. Star Wars: The Ninth Jedi. So one of the Visions episodes from the anthology series is going to be developed into an 8-episode series starting August 5th on Disney Plus. And this was one of the cool ones. It wasn't necessarily my favorite, but it was up there. It was up there.
No, the first season of Visions.
That's right.
I really liked it. This when they had the second season, when they came out. I mean, the third season of Visions, when they had the next episode of this, I wasn't too. I liked it, but I didn't like it as the first. Because the first one was cool.
Dom can't even get his seasons of Visions.
Right, 3 seasons of Visions. What? Yeah. Me personally, I like the Ronin. That's my favorite part of the Vision.
That was my favorite one too. But you can check this out starting. Gosh, what is that? Monday?
Yeah. No, Tuesday.
Sorry.
Oh wait, Wednesday. I think Wednesday, because today's the first.
Maybe it's Thursday. Fuck, why not Friday? Let's
Next
just
week.
keep throwing out days of the
Next
week.
week sometime. Next week. There you go.
August 5th. All right, and then
August 5th is next Wednesday.
Thank you. All right, then next little bit of news. Infinity Castle is finally on streaming. It took over a year, but it's finally on streaming. I didn't hit the mute in time.
Bless you.
Crunchyroll has Infinity Castle on streaming. I think it will be available on Amazon to rent or to buy. And it's a 2.5 hour, 40-minute movie. It's so good. If you didn't see it in theaters, now you can watch it on streaming. It is very, very good. The animation is very high quality. The story is very high quality. and it's only the first of 3 parts of the finale Infinity Castle battle. I anticipate that we'll get more announcements about Infinity Castle Part 2 later this year, but it will likely not come out until either the end of 2027 or early 2028.
I'm sorry, Sam. Watcher, they are coming out with a Ronin series. That's one of the next things. They'll probably mention it in D23 or Star Wars Celebration next year.
It stars a pregnant Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
And quit sending Dom Instagram messages feeding him bullshit, all right?
All right, and then I want to do a manga spotlight. One Punch Man this week, especially good. We have the long-awaited meeting and start of a fight between Garo, Hero Hunter Garo, and Suiryu, martial arts champion. And they now find themselves at odds because Garo, who was beaten up Hero Association heroes, was never brought to justice. Instead, he just got a job as a delivery guy. And now Suiryu has taken up the mantle of hero, but not with the Hero Association. He's now with the Neo Heroes. And so to make his mark, he's decided he's going to pick a fight with Garo and see how he matches up, because they're both world martial arts champions in the One Punch Man world. So check out One Punch Man in the Shonen Jump app and Manga Plus. If that's your flavor, you can do that too. But this one will be coming out later in August. All right, then Fidel's still kicking around. He had posted some stories. I didn't get screen grabs of them before they expired, but he's still kicking around. He's showing off tattoos that he's acquiring, more than just the One Piece style Hulk tattoo.
My new favorite tattoo, the One Piece Hulk Hogan.
And then I got some highlights for Dodgeball.
Nice.
If you'll do the picture highlight, this one I hope you guys all check out, because this is the Spider-Man brand new day highlight reel. This guy Gage, he's representing the United States at the World Championships this year.
Oh, damn.
And the dude can move. So I throw at him, and he was standing up, and he just lays all the way back. He sees that guy coming, and he's laying on the ground, and he just jumps up in the air. I'm absolutely certain Tom Holland's stunt double did the same move in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Anyway, then we'll go to the other one. The other one is Punisher themed. Highlight. There you go. This one is the Punisher themed. It's a one-man army versus everybody else. 1 versus 5. So you just saw him take out Gage, the big gun. Down. This guy's like, I'll take him out. Cell phone.
Who's crew cut there?
That's Mitch. Mitch.
Oh, he went to Italy with you, right?
Went to high school together, but he also went to Italy. And that's Mitch's son, the kind of the crazy guy who did the jump over the line. But yeah, we had a lot of people. It's been a big crowd lately. I think
we get international exposure, man. Going to Italy, come on, man.
Yeah, it's been a good it's been good lately. Since we went to Italy for the second time, everyone's like, okay, maybe this is legit. And they started showing up. So anyway. And that's it for Dodgeball. We had Spider-Man and Punisher themed Dodgeball clips tonight for everybody. And I also would encourage you to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not getting paid for that, but I thought it was really good.
It was very good.
Hey, you know what's funny? Friggin' Buffy put in there, he goes, maybe you should get Giggles to wear black leather and put a white wig on. And I showed my wife. So my wife looked at me, she goes, no. No. No, but.
And then she said, remember what happened last time we did that, Dom? All right. Thank you for dodgeball news. Is that all the dodgeball news you had there, Sam?
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to move on to where Dom and I are going to talk a little bit about San Diego Comic-Con, as it was filled with a lot of controversy from fake wristbands at the Funko booth on preview night.
Oh, yeah.
From scumbags taking all the high-end Funkos and not letting anybody else get any. Dude, Dom having epic meltdowns to everyone that would listen to him. To this guy fucking knows everybody. If you go out in public with Dom, everybody knows who you are. Dom knows everybody.
You know, it's just funny how a lot of YouTubers that I know, I'm watching, and I see him in the crowd. I'm like, oh shit! And the next thing you know, become buddies. But no, it was cool, and you know, it's still fun. Yes, I had some meltdowns due to the fact, the exclusives, man. Come on, you got to give opportunity for other people to get some exclusives. And I understand. Look, you can't hate the player; you got to hate the game. I understand that. But when it comes to certain things that are dropping, you got to have a game game plan in place, knowing that those are the things that people are going to go for. You're going to have to make time for people getting the wristbands. That's one thing. Second, having the merchandise. Yeah, you could have the wristbands, but if you get online, the merchandise sold out. Why do you? And you can't even go back on the line the next day to get it because you need a different wristband. So it's not fair to a lot of people. And like I said, people complain, oh yeah, well, it's fair. People got this and that. People want to make their money. All right, fine. You want to make your money, but it's the people that are doing the exclusives, the companies that are doing the exclusives have to be a little better in doing it.
So what Dom is referencing is that when you get badges, when you enter the selection to get badges for San Diego Comic-Con, every day you get a badge you get up to 12 selections to be put into the lottery for exclusives. And those are exclusives from places like Jazzwares, Mattel, Funko, autograph signings, you name it. And so what he's referring to is I put in and I got approved and won a slot to go to Mattel on preview night at 8 p.m. on preview night. Well, one of the highly sought after items this year was this bad boy right here. If you saw the Masters of the Universe movie, Jim Bro Skeletor. This is one of the hot sought after items right here. So Mattel had this, and I went up there to get it, and it was sold out. And Dom bitched to everybody that would listen about it being sold. Anybody that would listen, he bitched about it.
My wife was
about it to security guards, to people at Hasbro, to people at who had nothing to do with it, to people at Mattel. Anybody that would listen,
I grabbed somebody. Listen to me
about it. And thankfully, they did do a drop online, and I was able on Thursday, and I was able to get online, and I secured one of these for me and one for Dom as well. So Dom has his on the way to him. But bitched about everybody. And I'll be honest, I agree with Dom at the fact that if you're gonna do that, how many wristbands are given out for each time slot for each day. If you're gonna limit it to 2 per person, you don't know what people are gonna buy, but you have a pretty good idea of what people are gonna be going after. So there should be enough to at least cover the people who have wristbands. Fine. I get that. That's cool too. But then you have a situation like what happened preview night with Funko.
Oh yeah.
Where somebody figured out the wristbands for that night, counterfeited them, and went up there and bought everything before anybody else who had wristbands could get anything. And Buffy says Dom deserves it after he is the whole damn show. Look, I'm not joking. Dom and I were literally standing in line. No, well, we weren't standing in line. We were talking to Marco's best friend, Tony Fleece.
Yep.
About his booth and his con and how things were going for him. And this drunk dude walks up to Dom, puts his arm around him, and starts hugging him. Well, it turns out Dom turns around and Dom's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And the guy thought Dom was his buddy. and his buddy was standing at Jock's table, and the drunk guy's like, "Holy shit, you look like my friend." And the Dom and the other guy like look at each other and like, "Oh God, we do look like each other." And then it turns out that the drunk guy goes, "Wait, I do know you. I've seen you online talking on a panel with other people." So he watches Renovision and recognized Dom from Renovision. So what was a complete mistake turned out to be that he did know Dom.
But the funny thing is with that, we're talking, all of a sudden some guy walks by and goes, "I want to know him. I want a card. I want to follow."
Yeah, like Dom's just handing out cards, and all of a sudden people are flocking around just because somebody's handing out business cards.
It's crazy.
And Dom knew another YouTube group there, Rebel Scum, that was interviewing people at Hasbro that he connected with, and Dom got invited to a big YouTuber party, but he got ghosted.
No, I didn't go because I didn't know. I was just plain and simple. And I ran into him again, and they told me, he was like, "Yes, you were invited." He goes, "That's the reason why we were saying that." I said, "All right, man, but definitely get together next time." So it's kind of cool though.
I'll let Dom show off some of his pickups. I did go to the Marvel thing Saturday night, so here's the Dr. Doom mask and cloak that we're giving out, as well as these numbered Doomsday posters right here.
Those are cool.
That looks cool.
I've got, what is it? Mine's 4,958 of 7,000. So there was only 7,000 of those posters.
Is it mounted on something?
No, it's just I need to frame it. It's a 13 by 19 print. I'm gonna frame it. I did also get some other cool stuff. I went to a signing and they announced Batman of Two Worlds, which is a new crossover project between Matt Fraction and Scott Snyder for your mainline DC Batman and Absolute Batman. And I got printed that, signed by Matt Fraction and George Jimenez. It was actually the first one that Jimenez has ever.
Is that the cracked one that you cracked?
No. Yes, this is the one that was in the cracked case. The poster was fine, but the holder was cracked. So I cracked it because, as Dom mentioned last night on the Qualified, I did almost get in a fight and beat the shit out of a dude pushing his kid. Because like Buffy said, I think it was Buffy said, I don't know how people go to there. There's so many people there. You realize there's two places in my mind where you can go and really just see how ignorant and oblivious people are. The first one is Costco. The second one is San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was walking next to this dude who was pushing his kid in a stroller. And I had this print I had that Batman print in a like top loader. And the guy goes to cut across me. And he's not paying attention. And he clips me and trips me with the front of his stroller. So I go tumbling down and that thing goes out of my hand and hits the ground and it breaks the top loader. So I got up and got pissed and was yelling at the dude, like, "Watch where the fuck you're going." And, why? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Why am I not on the big screen, Tyson? Let me remove this. But I was just like, why the fuck? Like, why don't you watch where the fuck you're going? No apology, nothing. He just stood there like this. So I was like, all right, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna fight a guy in San Diego and get kicked out. But I was very, very annoyed. But Dom, if you got stuff you want to show off, go ahead, my man.
I got so Hasbro had their exclusives, and I wanted to pick it up one of them, the Fatal Fluffy. I love the cereal box aspect of it. You open it up, it's the classified Fatal Fluffy. The artwork in the back, it's pretty cool. And the cereal box, it's really cool. I like the way the box looks. I got that. A friend of the channel's, who's also he works on Turtles. He did they had the Joe and Turtle crossover. I was able to get the Leo Snake Eyes and Timber, and he autographed it for me. Got that. I wasn't expecting this, but I appreciate it. You know, Justin hooked me up, and I thank him for that. And then I got the one thing that I really, really wanted: the Jazzwares concept art Slave One. Every day they were sold out with this when I tried getting it. And then I went to somebody and they gave me a wristband. I got online. They sold out. But when I went to the front, because Matt asked me to get some from him, they had this sitting on the shelf. This is like the showpiece. And I asked, can I have that? Can you sell that? And they looked, they said, yeah. And I got it. So I was able to get the one thing I wanted. This bad boy is going for like almost $200 online now. But I don't care because I wanted it for me, not to sell. And I got a couple other things, but those are the big things. And the Jim Bro Skeletor that Matt picked up online for me. I appreciate that. Other than that, that's about it. You know, I got the other little things. I went to a concert to go see Cole Slither, Knights of Unicron, and Gem. And I got an album. I got the new album that they actually redid the music over. Stan Bush was playing his tunes that he played in Transformers the movie, and Sebastian Bach was also performing, which he also performs on this the Reimagined album. And I got this from the RPM booth. It's like a tape deck, sound wave. You open it up. It's actually a cassette tape of the Reimagined movie, like Laserbeak and a couple of pins. And I just found out that there's a variant of this with Ravage. So now I have to definitely hunt that down. But those are my pickups.
Nice. All right, I'll go full screen on mine just to show off for Tyson. But there you go. Awesome. There's the Batman in Two Worlds signed by George Jimenez right there. He put first because this was the first one he signed. And then there's Matt Fraction's signature.
That's awesome. First, you got the first right one. I got 1-1.
Yep. I'll show off the Jim Bro Skeletor a little bit more for people who wanted to see it because it was one of the hotter sought after.
That's a badass toy, man. I'm sorry, man. You know what's funny? My wife was actually watching some clips from He-Man when he's in the office. And he has the office thing, and they just dropped Date Night Skeletor on Entertainment Earth.
And they have the Skeletor workout playing in the back there.
Awesome. That's like, you know, it may be stupid. It may be one of the corny parts of the movie, but that's awesome, man. That toy is awesome.
I bought it just because I thought it was funny. I was like, I gotta have this just because I think it's hilarious.
And at first you didn't want it. At first you were.
Yeah, I didn't.
The more you store it, it's just really cool. It's a cool thing.
Looking at it, it was funny. And then here's a better look at the Doomsday.
Oh, that's a badass poster, man. Yo, you gotta get that poster autographed by Robert Downey.
Shit, that'll never happen.
Hey, how do you know?
Because
you never know.
But there's that. I did do a interview from my channel with Patrick Hovarth, the writer and artist behind Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, and its sequel, Rite of Spring. And now he's going to be doing Archie in Hell, so you can check that out on my channel. But he did gift me a hardcover version of Rite of Spring, and he did sign it as well.
Nice.
And with a nice little inscription there. Thank you, me, for the interview. See, I got the Dan Panosian cover of Invincible Iron Man 190 or 149.
That's actually pretty cool.
Inside the Marvel 616 blind bag. I did pull that and got Panosian to sign that at the con. I did get my number 1 of Rite of Spring signed by Patrick as well. I picked up the Lucio Perillo Venom Mary Jane that I really wanted.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
And I did get Perillo to sign it there at the top. I think I'm a Mary Jane collector. I think this cover is fucking fire. So I got that cover as well as Daniel Warren Johnson to sign by Do a Powerbomb.
Yeah. Tell him how you got that. Tell him how you got that.
I reached out to Dom and asked him to get that because I wanted Daniel Jonsson to come on our wrestling show and talk about the book and talk about pro wrestling as well. So Dom worked his Dom magic and got in the line to get that done and talked with Daniel Jonsson there. Dom picked up a copy of Vampirates for me. It's limited to 400. So that was pretty cool. And then I did get these covers of Spawn and King Spawn that I really, really like, signed by Bjorn Bernandez. I think those covers are fire. I got Batman #1 here, signed by Matt Fraction.
That's cool.
And then I also got a couple of Absolute Batman signed because now I can put my 2 girls through college. Got my Absolute Batman #1 signed by Nick Dragotta and Scott Snyder, as well as Absolute Batman 15 signed by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta as well. Dragotta's table was jam-packed with people all weekend long. And I love this community, and I tried to be a voice for this community as much as possible. But, dude, watching some of these fucking nerds at Dragotta's table is absolutely ridiculous. I watched a woman walk up to security handling Dragotta's table and just start crying because they capped the line. Crying because she getting, oh my God, this means so much. This saved my life. And I appreciate that, but like, dude, he's an artist on one of the hottest books right now, and you want someone to give you sympathy because you're crying to let you in the line.
Well, listen, Matt, to play devil advocate, that's what I did at the con too. How do you think I got something to sit down?
Oh, I know you did.
You know, so
I know you did.
You know,
but you didn't. You whined. You didn't cry.
Yeah.
This woman was like real tears. But look, San Diego Comic-Con has a real fucking problem. And it's not where to put Hall H, because the Marvel debacle with Hall H was crazy that people were giving out fake wristbands for that. I sat in that line for 2 hours. I got a part of a group, and we all took shifts. And so for 2 hours on Friday, I had to sit in line to cover the shift. And then like basically my group was there for 48 hours. People camped out. I had to spend all day inside Hall H on Saturday. So I lost a whole day of my con just to go to the Marvel panel. Fucking worth it. But they've got to stop letting these vendors line up before the con even opens. The con opens at 9 a.m. You're there in line. It's 9:05 by the time you hit the show floor, and all the lines are capped. All the exclusives are capped.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That's the craziest thing when you really think about it. The vendors, and then Matt reached out. He was like, Dom, you see the prices of some of these toys? They would get the toy that you wait online for, or the comic you get online for $30, $20, $500, $800. The vendors have it there at that convention. It's like, are you kidding me? At least do it at another con. You're gonna do it at the con that people are freaking busting their hole to get out of that damn line to try to get something, and you sell out right away, and then you want to rub it in people's faces how much these things are.
Like Jazzwares had my 2 girls are massive K-pop Demon Hunter fans. They had a Derpy Cat, if you've seen the movie, a Derpy Cat plush that was $50.
I was trying
they
to get
also had a Meowth Team Rocket blimp plush that was $50. And I got in the Friday night, or no, was it Friday night? No, it was Thursday night, or was it preview night? One of the nights. Dom got it had to have been Thursday. Dom got a wristband to get in line for Jazzwares. He wanted that Boba Fett thing, and they said it was sold out.
It was Friday. It was Friday, Matt.
Friday, okay. So they had one on the shelf still, and Dom ended up talking his way into getting the one they had on the shelf. So they only had one per customer. They were sold out of the Derpy Cat. So my oldest daughter, Logan, is a fan of this Miraculous Ladybug show that's on Netflix. So they had a plushie of that. So Dom got her that, but it was only one per customer because I wanted one for each girl because my 2-year-old is very much in the phase where she wants whatever her big sister has. And so to stave a fight, I was going to buy 2 of them. Well, they could only do one per customer. Cool. So Dom got me that. And I went back and got in line for Jazzwares the next day. And right before I got up there, the woman in front of me bought the last K-pop Demon Hunter Derpy Cat. So it was sold out. So I couldn't get one. So I walked around the floor and I found her booth 2 hours later, and she already had that fucking thing up for sale for triple the price. So it's crazy that Comic-Con doesn't police that, and they should at least make it to where, like, all right, you can't sell this year's exclusives at this con. Like, you can buy them, but you can and do whatever you want with them, sell them online for whatever you want, but you can't sell them at this con for more than they're going for secondary prices. But they were, and it pissed me off knowing that she was right in front of me and did this just to resell it, and I had to fuck off and figure out something else for my kid.
And they did that with the Funko Pops too. A lot of the Funko Pops, the Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, selling for triple.
So it's a debacle, and security was a debacle. I'm gonna make a video. I got to collect my thoughts, and I'm gonna make a whole video recapping my time at San Diego. But like the security, I used to praise San Diego Comic-Con for having the best security and having their shit together. And this year it was just a clusterfuck. They were rude. They were not forthcoming with things, didn't know how things should operate. It just was not, it was a clusterfuck of an experience. So, but all in all, it was good to see Dom. It was good to hang out with Dom. It was good to see other people around the con really embrace it. Get to meet some creators, get to have a good conversation with people, and it's usually all around a fun time. But just the actual like con experience this year was kind of a fucking debacle. But Cerez says, I can see Sam's inner monologue listening to Matt and Dom saying nerds, LOL.
Nerd alert.
Nerds.
But
we had a good time. You know,
it was a good time. Yes.
For what it was, it was good. You know, cosplay. I got to see cosplay. You know,
you don't see a whole lot of that in New York, do you?
Well, we basically cosplay there, but the cosplay is really good at San Diego. When the Saturday, the busiest time of the con, outside, people are wearing all these different costumes, and everybody's definitely having a good time and sweating their asses off because you know it's hot in those damn costumes. You know, but on Saturday, they had like all the Star Wars people come out, and they all come out and they all form a big photo at Comic-Con. And you know what's funny? The thing is that I was actually walking in Hasbro, and this guy turns around and goes, "Dom Tober, it's great to meet you in person finally." And find out he is the head of the Boba Fett fan club, which has been running for 30 years. And I finally got to meet him. Guy's name is Aaron, and really cool guy. So if you go to the Boba Fett fan club, everything to do with Boba Fett, every item that comes to Boba Fett, comic book, everything. And I wound up hanging out with him for a little bit. We went to where the cosplay was, and we were watching all the people do cosplay. And it's funny. Like I told the guys yesterday, I turn around and I tell him, I go, yeah, now all we need is a Princess Leia in slave gear. And sure enough, he taps me in the shoulder and goes, yeah, you wish some dude dressed as Princess Leia in slave gear. That's the only slave Leia that I saw. It was a guy, and he was in out of shape too. He wasn't even in good shape. I'm like, damn. But it was fun.
I'm not joking when I say Dom knows everybody. Like, he's rubbing elbows with people in Hasbro. He's up here talking to the guy who's the head designer for the G.I. Joe's line on Hasbro. He's got people in Jazzwares Dom knows fucking everything. It's crazy.
But the funny thing is that I got to thank my brother. My brother, Geekstronomy, he is the one, because with him going to toy fairs and going with him to New York Comic Con and doing all these things, he meets these people, and then I get to meet these people, and then I meet them down the road. Like I went to a Hasbro breakfast, 2 years in a row, because of my brother, and as the years go on, I get to know everybody, the people now, and the lead designer from G.I. Joe. I got to know the guy who just left. I knew, and it's really cool when people recognize me from being on YouTube, and I laugh because I'm like, I just do YouTube. I do it for fun, I do hang out. We talk about all the nerdy stuff that we like, and when people like reach out, I go, "Oh my God, you're Dom Tober from Renovision." I'm like, "Yes, I am." I go, "Oh my God, we watch all the time. You're great. I appreciate that." But I do this for fun, man. This is something I do because my wife doesn't want to hear me ramble about things, because she's tired of my crap that she don't want to hear about Boba Fett showing up in other places and things like that, man.
But yeah, I'll be posting Zaggy more pictures on Instagram. I've done a couple. I've got to sort through them all. But that's enough of us circle jerking about San Diego Comic-Con. Let's get back and finish up the show and talk best and worst covers of the week. Starting off with the worst cover of the week, we got this cover D, Scott Hepburn variant on Absolute Superman 22. Looks like
Right, okay.
ripping a fart there. You can barely see his arm there. It looks like he's turned just ripping a fart.
I know. It's like, oof. Now you see the hand in the
And
flame.
it looks like he's got a giant just wad of chaw on his lip there.
Yeah.
He's a Zenner. Superman loves the Zens.
But his body's like so disproportionate. Look at his arm. Look at his shoulder. Like he has how many shoulders? Like he has a muscle here, then a muscle in the back, then a muscle behind his elbow. All connected to that.
Don't be jealous, Dom. You could do it too. Just gotta get a little dehydrated.
I know.
He looks like he was drawn by Dom's new best friend, Rob Liefeld.
Hey, there you go. I got a picture with Rob Liefeld. Yeah, that's another thing. It's funny.
Then we got this Megan Hetrick Mary Jane Watson variant.
It's not bad.
Other than the fact that her head looks like a thumb and you really have no distinction between her neck and her face. Like you get this little line here, but it just kind of looks like the neck runs into the face.
You see a side titty where the other side, you don't see the side titty.
Yeah, why is Mary Jane in the X-Men?
It's just 60 years of Mary Jane, so she's got a bunch of variant covers across all the books this week.
Okay.
So Liefeld's dream. You didn't have to draw feet if you're on fire.
Yep.
Because Dom is single-handedly responsible for Starkiller from Star Wars Black Series.
That's right. I pushed that agenda out there. I kept saying, you got to make Starkiller, man. It happens.
Then we got this Peach Momoko Venom variant for Venom Unchained, which, for a Momoko and her style, if she's doing Venom, I expect something a lot crazier than this.
It's not bad, but I can see why it's not the best cover. I understand. I like the cat.
The cat is cool, yes, but the rest of it is just kind of whatever. And I expected something a lot cooler from Momoko. Dom, I'm working on something with you and Liefeld. There you go. Tyson's going to hook you up. We got this 1 in 25 Simone Bacchini variant on Wolverine Alpha of
Planet
Apocalypse.
of the Apes Wolverine.
No, look at his ears, man.
This looks like AI, bro. Look at his hand right here. Look at those claws.
But look at his ears. He looks like
the top of his helmet. But look at the claws and stuff, dude.
It
looks like AI.
Look at the lips.
And why does he look like an orc? Freaking goddamn Sabretooth. He looks like an ogre. He doesn't look like a freaking goddamn Sabretooth.
No, dude. Look at Mickey Mouse Wolverine over here, bro.
I know. No, biker mice for Mars, man.
Hot dog.
Hey, yeah, Ed, you did give me the idea for Starkiller, man. You did, man. I appreciate that.
Hot dog. Come on, Pluto.
Actually, what's funny? You talk about Mickey Mouse. I actually just ordered a shirt, Mickey Mouse fighting Boba Fett. The House of Mouse.
Well, maybe now that Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie is in public domain, people are like, hey, let's design Wolverine to look like him.
Yeah. Hey, I like those black and white cartoons, man, back in the day.
Oh,
There was no filter back in the day with those cartoons.
dude, some of those are really weird.
I know they are. Remember the Popeye? Remember the Popeye when he was in the friggin' with all the from Saudi Arabia? He's like punching like all the guys going back and forth. It was like like he was in the Middle East. Popeye.
Yeah.
He was fighting all the bad.
Some wild
Thick
stuff.
fingers. Yeah, very rough cover there.
Yeah.
Like, why is his? I don't think Wolverine's claw comes out of the top,
Not like that.
like
I
back
feel
of his
like-
knuckle.
I was saying, why does
Like
Sabretooth
Simone
look like
Bianchi.
an ogre?
Simone Bianchi only has a rough idea of what Wolverine actually looks like.
But he actually does do pretty good artwork. He's done good artwork. This is
It's good
different.
artwork, but he doesn't understand the design of the character.
Yeah, probably not.
He
It's
put in
like
the wrong AI prompts.
Someone described it to him, and then they got interrupted about 50% of the way through. And so he's like,
Look at Sabretooth's hand in the back. Look at the hand in the back.
Yeah.
I'm
4
more
fingers.
concerned about Wolverine.
No, he's got 5.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5.
5? Oh, I thought that was just a shadow. Oh.
And Wolverine's knives going out of the top of his hand.
Yep.
Look at Sabretooth's quad. Look at this quad. How fucking crazy muscle.
That's not the part of this that sucks. It's Wolverine's face and his claws.
He looks like an ogre. Look at the teeth.
Okay, so, yeah, but Sabretooth looks like that all the time.
Yeah, like that.
Sabretooth.
Tyson says Wolverine has whiskey dick of the claws. Then we're getting to our best covers. We got this Beware the Batman cover. This cover C George Millennia variant on Batman 12 from Matt Fraction.
Batman's head looks small.
Yeah, his face looks really small.
Back in some heat there, though.
Yeah.
My wife asked me that today. She was looking at a picture of Absolute Batman. She goes, "Why is his body so big and his head so tiny?" Because she was looking at a image for the new McFarlane Toys statue for Absolute Batman.
Yeah. No, that's true.
You got this cover D Kamong Iman variant for Absolute Green Lantern 17.
That's a cool cover.
It's a very cool color.
Both.
Then you got this Liber Mayho Amazing Vision variant for the Amazing Spider-Man 34. How fitting that you have. We saw this in the movie with Tombstone holding Peter Parker off the side of a building.
Yeah, but that pissed me off. I thought he was the main villain, the whole freaking thing.
You got duped.
I know we got duped big time.
Beat you with the okie doke.
That's a cool cover, though.
She's
like
perfect for tummy puddles.
Then
Then you got this Alexandra
I like that.
Lozano 80 Storm variant here on Uncanny X-Men 33.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a very good, strong Storm.
Yep.
Punk Storm variant.
I like it. Like the boombox, the graffiti on the side, the way I like this 80 vibe. Definitely, man. I love anything that's 80s vibe. That's my shit, man.
And then you got this Chris Enka variant on Fantastic 415. I love the way that she interpreted Sue Storm here, where the kind of negative space-ish, where she's kind of phasing, half phased out and half in. Really well done. Then you got this cover B Alex Ekman Lawn variant on the Dead Man number 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Love the detail on that cover. And then you got this I can't even pronounce that.
Scan.
Saswan.
Szechuan?
So sure.
Szechuan?
Close enough. Schwizwan. Close enough. Venom Unchanged, part of the Queen in Black.
That's cool. The Queen in Black had the blind bags, right?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Talk to me about those blind bags. And then you got this cover B, Terry Clarkey variant on Supergirl Survive #3.
That's pretty cool.
And then this cover B, Lucio Perillo variant on Adventures of Superman Book of L11.
Well, that's cool. Hey, did you hear that we're going to be getting a what if type of scenario? Superman's getting bond with the symbiote?
I did read that today, yes.
Yep.
And then we got this X-Men of Apocalypse Nightcrawler variant.
Did you hear
Theory
that?
of variant.
Did you hear that Nightcrawler is pregnant by Scooter Braun?
I did hear that. I did hear
Scooter
that.
Braun is pregnant. Got to figure muffin in the oven.
And then you got what I think is the cover of the week, this Lee Bermejo cover B, Masters of the Universe #1.
Oh, and you heard
That's awesome.
Their Rebellion is coming out. Kevin Smith is going to be doing the final Masters Universe on Netflix.
I did hear that.
You're getting
You
it?
can watch that video on my channel because it was in his Hall H panel.
Yep.
That's so cool.
But yeah, that is a sick Masters
good.
of the Universe
All
cover.
we're missing is Hordak on the cover, man. Hordak, I would have bought this cover in a heartbeat. Hordak was it.
Sam was just waiting to make that joke, Tyson says.
I wanted to make it on the comic cover before, but I missed it.
But that's it for the best and worst covers of the week. Now we're going to go to our first appearances this week. We only have 2 of them. And Bishop #2, we got the first appearance of Stone, a member of the Final Brotherhood. That's him down here.
Like the mustache. He got the Sinestro mustache.
And then we got X-Men Outback #2. You got the first appearance of God Shredder.
Wow, God Shredder.
Wow.
Nice.
That could be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character.
You know, right?
Good,
Exactly.
right?
God
That's it for our first appearance this week. Now it's time for everyone's new favorite segment. Brought to
This
you.
is where we get the best
The
profile.
best
tips.
content, yeah. Brought to you by Dr. Don's Ass Probiotics, digestive health support. Oh my God, I can't talk. Health support. We get What the Flick. Thank you to Tyson, as always, for his contributions for What the Flick. So kicking us off here.
Sticks.
This is Sticks and one of the participants from Lowered Expectations a few weeks ago.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. That's good.
Oh man, what is this movie? Is it War of the
Is this
Roses?
friggin' what the hell is this movie? This is the comedy. Is this with Jennifer Anderson and no, Fatal Attraction? Is it Fatal Attraction? No.
Is it The Breakup?
Breakup.
Is that what you thought it was originally there, Dom? Is the
Yeah, Jennifer
breakup?
Anderson. Yeah, Jennifer Anderson and what's his
Vince
face?
Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn. Yeah.
I don't think this looks like Vince Vaughn or
Doesn't look like that at all.
No.
Jennifer Aniston.
No.
Is it that Robert Downey Jr. movie with Marissa Tomei?
It is Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction. See, I said Fatal Attraction next.
Everybody loves Sticks.
Sticks.
Oh, jeez.
That was great.
Up next,
I love this movie. This is my favorite movie. Oh man, this is awesome. Dude, I gotta get this in a poster
Look at
size.
Sticks at the bottom.
This has got to be poster size.
Dom's on here twice.
I'm
He
here
speaks
twice.
fluent Japanese. Tyson, this is incredible, bro. And then you got Bruce as the partner. That's freaking hilarious,
Hey,
bro.
Look at the sweet
Look at
redneck
Sam.
waterfall on Sam there.
And look at Bruce. That's fucking funny, man.
man. This is so funny.
You got Sticks and JJ at the bottom there.
JJ.
Dom as samurai cop.
So,
That's right. It is Samurai Cop.
that's actually awesome. Look at his face.
Oh man, that's so good.
That is good. That is good. Oh shit, that really is good, man.
Oh man! Hey, round of applause, Tyson. This is incredible. I love this so much.
I like Sam's redneck waterfall, man.
I know, right?
It is just luscious.
Oh, so beautiful. You really outdid yourself on this one, man. This is so good. Wait, who's in the middle?
That's me in the middle.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
No, but look at Styx's face. He's at the bottom.
Six.
Crushed it.
Nice,
And
man.
Kyle. Yeah, dude. So good.
We have the right to remain dead silent.
Ed's like, how much time does this take?
And they got me there as Fujiyama.
That's funny.
So funny, bro.
Up next.
Fucking Joe. Isn't this fucking got the prisoner cell some shit? What the hell?
Is this Caged Heat?
Caged Heat?
It is not Caged Heat.
This is like an older movie. This looks
It looks like freaking goddamn delinquent schoolgirls or some shit.
No,
It's close. The tagline is a shocking true story of delinquent schoolgirls.
Yes, yeah. Isn't this fucking
It is
prisoner?
not Meatballs Do.
This is a prisoner or something. Prisoner cell block H or some shit. Remember that TV show on Channel
Ed
11?
says, nice chest, Jedi.
Nice rack. Oh, Jesus Christ.
this
can't-
is,
Way to put the old perverts on there.
I can't think of it. It's delinquent schoolgirl something.
It is not Jailhouse Rock. It is Reformed
Schoolgirl.
Schoolgirl.
I've
Shit.
never.
That was a good one. Reformed schoolgirls.
Up next.
Yeah, over the top.
Over the top, yeah.
Over the
That's
top.
right. It is Over the Top.
The Italian Stallion.
Thank you, Tyson.
That's Dom's high school yearbook photo.
Over the top.
Up next
It was Pete.
Is that who that is?
Yeah,
is Pete. Yes.
it's Pete. Something Tiny Men. Something. This was toy. Not toy soldiers. Thank you, Tyson.
I have no idea what.
The tagline is 13 inches, which no one would ever mistake Pete for being 13 inches in any- with an attitude.
Is it or something?
I said.
It's not Dune.
Shit.
I don't know that I've ever heard of this.
Can't
It's
think.
not Time Cop.
Tiny Cop.
Small thing, big things come in small packages. Cop. Who knows? I can't remember.
Doll Man.
Oh,
Oh
Dollman.
man.
Yeah, that was a movie, man. That was a movie.
Tyson said you had to go obscure.
13 inches with an attitude.
Oh shit, that's good. Wait, Seeger.
Way seeker, man.
No tissues.
Nubs is covered in jism.
Oh Jesus,
Oh my gosh.
that's a good one. Oh shit, what's this movie? Oh damn.
This is crazy, bro.
Oh damn.
I have no idea.
I laughed so hard when I saw this because he fucking nailed this.
Oh,
Poor Wayseeker.
yeah, he doesn't even know what's going on. I should take a picture and send it over to the dark side tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Wave Seeker, just text. As soon as Wave Seeker's name comes up, he in the chat, he just texts him.
Remote control. No, it's not remote control.
My left hand sore. I don't know. I can't
I have no idea.
think of the name.
Confessions of a Porn Addict.
Dick. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. That's right. This movie came out a while ago. That's a good one. That's a good one, Tyson,
I've never
man.
heard of this movie.
Fucking Blade.
Is that Bruce? Who is that?
That's Corbin.
Corbin. See, I couldn't tell
Blade?
it was Corbin because you can see his ears.
It's not Blade, right?
It is Blade.
It is Blade, yes.
Blade. Oh.
Look how disproportionate that body is, man. Good night.
Look, he was more like Blade Sticky Fingers from the on Spike TV than Blade in the movies. With Sticky Fingers played Blade.
Matthew. War Dogs.
Isn't this freaking goddamn the Johnny Depp movie what the hell?
Fear and Loathing.
Look, I look better. I look great in that poster. I put the picture Tyson made of me in the James Dean Rebel Without a Cause up the other day on my social media, and my dad calls me and he goes, "Oh, I see you're having fun with AI, huh?" I was like,
leaving
no.
Las Vegas.
And I was like, "What are you talking about? Just it's not leaving Las Vegas." Like, are you talking about the James Dean photo? He's like, "You ain't no James Dean."
Damn.
It is a Tom Cruise movie, Ed. Yes.
Yeah, Tom Cruise movie.
Not Air America.
I forgot the movie.
Based on a true story where he's a pilot and becomes a drug runner.
Shit, I forgot the name of it. I know the name. I know this movie in my head. It's the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it.
American Made.
Oh, that's right. That was a pretty good movie.
That was good. There you go. There you go, Sam. Get the wig on the end. Yeah,
You right here.
There goes Sticks. There goes Sticks, and it goes freaking on Matt. What the fuck's movie is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. These are good ones, Tyson.
Mannequin?
It's not Mannequin. This is one I've actually never even heard of.
Shit.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Ooh, Hot Tub Time Machine would be a good one, but it's not.
It's real, freaking, not Mannequin, no, not Mannequin, something, Real Girl or some shit. What the hell? Not Real Girl.
Apparently, it came out in 2013.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, you got it, Sarah. It's Casablanca.
Yeah.
What? That's not real.
No, it's not.
It's
Geek Chick.
Geek Chick.
Chic.
Geek Chic.
Geek Chic. Geek Chic. Anna Roberts, Kate Black. Oh, Joel Martinez. Julia Smith. All right. That's a good one.
Geek Chic.
That's Sam on the right. And that's freaking Sticks. And that's Matt in the middle.
And by far, other than the Wayseeker, my favorite of the week.
Is this
Malibu
Most Wanted?
Yeah, with
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah, yes. With freaking this guy. Freaking Jamie Kennedy. Yep. Malibu's Most Wanted. That's good.
Sticks is gangster. Respect Sticks is gangster. All right, that's it for What the Flick. Good job as always, Tyson. Yep, another great week of What the Flick from Tyson. Now we hand it off to Sam to wind us down for the evening and get us ready to take home or make things a little bit more exciting for you and your bedroom compades as we listen to what songs does Sam sing better. What are our offerings this week, Sam?
So I was going for songs with strange lyrics. I've been doing a lot of Killers lately, so I was like, okay, there's kind of an intersection here. Killers have quite a few songs that have strange lyrics. So I'm hoping that as we go through these songs, you're like, yeah, what is that supposed to mean? So here we go. So first up, we have LFO, Summer Girls, and then we have Human by the Killers. Alrighty. Zoom in. All right. Yeah, I like it when girls stop by in the summer. Do you remember? Do you remember when we met that summer? New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. And I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish. But she's been gone since that summer. Hip-hop marmalade, spick and span. Met you one summer and it all began. You're the best girl that I ever did see. The great Larry Bird, Jersey 33. When you take a sip, you buzz like a hornet. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets. Call me Willie Whistle because I can't speak, baby. Something in your eyes really drove me crazy. Now I can't forget you and it makes me mad. Left one day and never came back. Stayed all summer, then went back home. Macaulay Culkin wasn't home alone. Fell deep in love, now we ain't speaking. Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton. When I met you, I said, my name is Rich. You look like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish. But she's been gone since that summer. Cherry Pez, Cold Crush, Rockstead's Boogie. Used to hate school and I had to play hooky. Always been hip to the B-boy style. Known to act wild and make a girl smile. Love New Edition and The Candy Girl. Reminds me of you because you rock my world. You came from Georgia where the peaches grow. They drink lemonade and they speak real slow. You love hip-hop and rock and roll. Dude, Dad took off when you were 4 years old. There was a good man named Paul Revere. I feel much better, baby, when you're near. You love Fun Dip and Cherry Coke. I like the way you laugh when I tell a joke. Just like pure nonsense. They're just throwing it against the wall. See what sticks. All right, we'll leave it there. And now for the song that makes everybody scratch their heads. What were they talking about? I did my best to notice when the call came down the line. Up to the platform of surrender, I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancer? Pay my respects to grace and virtue. Send my condolences to good. Give my regards to soul and romance. They always did the best they could. And so long to devotion. You tell me everything I know. Wave goodbye. Wish me well. You gotta let me go. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancer? Will your system be alright when you dream of home tonight? There is no message we're receiving. Let me know, is your heart still beating? Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or Or are we dancer?
Go figure. My wife was singing along too. There you go, Sam.
Thank you.
There you go. That was good.
Good job, Sammy.
Good job. There you go.
Man, absolutely crushing it.
And then you get a copyright strike tomorrow because of Sam's. It sounds just like them.
Yes. Am I human or am I dancer? How about
White
some white
Zombie or
zombie or
System of
two
a
people down, Sam?
Yeah. My wife really loves Rob Zombie, so she'll help me pick out a song. But thanks for the request. I will put those in. System of a Down. Is that them?
That's Corn.
Oh, that's Corn.
It's corn.
System of a Down is
Spiders. The song from on the soundtrack. I think Screams. They sing Spiders.
Chop Suey.
Chop Suey.
Oh, Chop Suey.
Spiders.
I don't think you trust in my. Is that them?
Yep.
Self-righteous suicide. Yeah.
Almost got that one. All right. That's it for that. Now it's leading into the final segment of the night where we don't want to talk about dudes and hot chicks. We just want to talk about comics. It's time for Missed Connections.
I feel sad, man. Those sticks, man. Sticks never called back on, huh?
Suicide watch, man. What are you
Oh,
gonna do?
man. The struggle's real.
He is vigorously pleasuring himself with his Booster Gold body wash.
Ah!
All right, Sam, kick us off.
Okay. Looking for an experienced plumber. I'm looking for an experienced plumber who has the tool to uncover a hole. Please have a good tool because the hole is covered and small. You will have to use a lot of oil to be able to put the snake in. Please send a photo of the snake to see if it can get into the hole.
Hey, very subtle, but right to the subject. Right to the thing.
You send a picture of the hole to see if the snake will fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wellness check for sticks.
Wellness check. So he just wants a dick pic. That's what he wants.
Struggle for fitness coach, part 4. Jesus Christ, there's 3 parts to this?
Yeah.
So I've been chilling for a while, but that doesn't mean life hasn't been interesting. A very attractive trans woman attended one of my classes. She had the sweetest personality and the easiest smile. Her body was amazing, and my thoughts were far from decent. We shared a nice sweaty hug after class. No lines were physically crossed, but mentally, I wanted to work out that sweet cake.
Yeah. They had a sword fight when they hugged.
Sticks is on a plane to LA to have a word with the producers.
Yeah, true.
I'm interested to see where the saga of the struggle of fitness coach part 5 and 6 go. Around this story
1 to 3. And Eileen in the House Springs from Uber. House Springs. You requested an Uber this AM, and I was puking all the way to my car and barely dressed. So hot, drunk. I panicked. I would have loved to be able to meet you again, Aiden. Give you everything you wanted from the way you were dressed, where we're dressed, to the way you approached my car.
To the way you approached my car.
Where first my car and things you were texting. Please see this and get back to me. You won't be disappointed at all. Promise. I'll make. Oh damn! Fucking goddamn! I'm not a spell.
The key.
It'd be worth your while. Worth your while. And
Nikki, worth your wild.
Nikki, worth a while. Worth a while.
And tie for flashing.
Those giant melons and your sweet snap. You see, snap.
That's crazy. It's like the spelling letters were like trickling down to the line below.
No, Buffy. I wasn't correcting. I was just reading what was written on the freaking thing, man. That's the way it was.
No. He's just reading it as it is.
As it is. No one's correcting me. Pretty bad. Look, if you see the damn words, it's like, damn.
Yeah, for real. Mexican man, Suitland. Mexican boy of 5'10" and 26-year-old. It's late at night in Suitland, and I'm masturbating. I'm naked in my car.
He's doing a Knight Rider.
With the driver's window down. Does anyone want to look and lick me clean?
Ugh. No. You can just see the disgust on Sam's face. Fucking Knight Rider over here. Oh my God. I'm Gremlin MD on FF Baltimore. I know this is an absolute long shot. And you'll never see this, or it'll never get to you some other way, but here it goes. We met on an AFF, and on this exact day in 2018, and we had a great casual thing going on for a while, which I can't for the life of me remember what happened. I think my wife is burning the house down because my smoke alarms are going off.
Yeah, actually, that's the kettle going off.
No, well, then it's simultaneous because I can hear my smoke alarms going off. I should probably go check that out, but I'm committed to this. So anyway, you really enjoy the way I would perform Inglius on you?
Inglius.
What the fuck is that?
Analingus. It's like cunnilingus, but anal.
Anal?
This is Dom's probiotics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Probiotics.
Just say eating my ass. Like, why the fuck do we have to try to pull out the thesaurus and use big words in a fucking misconnections post? I miss those days, to be honest. And if by chance this reaches you, I'd absolutely love to do it again. Sometime soon, at least one more time. Absolute bare minimum. Just sit on my face and let me go to town. I sure hope you see this. Fingers crossed.
Yes, eat ass is a healthy probiotic. There you go. Hey man, unload your sack. Like on my knees, and you looking at me. Eyes, if you want to do it again, let me know. I love to try the delicious Big D many more times.
Big Dom.
Big Dom. Try it again. I lost your contact information. Look me up. Let's meet around 7 p.m. today at the Hartford Arena, and I'll help you out. I'm your guy. Probiotics.
Looking for you, Dom. But that's it. That is our show this week. That is our misconnections. That was our thoughts on everything going on in the Marvel news, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and anime, dodgeball, and so much more. What a week it's been.
Yep.
Been a big week.
Sam
Can't
won
believe how big of a week
jury
it's been.
trial. Sam is now officially the best lawyer in the world.
Yes. The best lawyer in Arizona. Hook him up.
Oh man. Maybe ASU grad.
I hope the fire is small too. I mean, whatever my wife's cooking, she's clearly burning it. So, yeah.
Tyson, thank you. Great friggin' with the flick this week.
Dude, that Samurai Cop was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Sad. Sam needs a poster of that ASAP. But
That's funny as shit, man.
This is so good.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Saturday Night Special. Remember, as always, make sure to check out Dom and the boys over on the Star Wars show every Sunday night, because God knows somebody needs to watch that show. Tyson can't be the only one suffering through that Star Wars show. Make sure to watch all of Pete's shorts throughout the week. Of course, check out TAC on Wednesday. Check out JJ's debut on TAC. I know he's been there, but apparently he's officially a part of the show now. So check out JJ and the boys over on TAC on Wednesdays. Make sure to check out Dom and I on Thursday nights on my channel for Off the Mat, where we're going to go through everything professional wrestling related, going over our picks for SummerSlam. Make sure to check out Dom on the Qualified. As always, make sure to check out the Hot 10, CBSI Hot 10 list every Friday night, which leads you right back here to us on Saturday nights for the best goddamn show on Renovision. Because where else do you get this type of content?
Yep.
There's no one would dare. No one would dare do this type of content.
No, never. They try, but they don't succeed. You know, you come on our show, you watch our show, and Dom pays attention through the entire thing.
Pay attention and don't get ridiculed. I'm actually a part of the show.
I tune into other shows that Dom is on, and I see this. Because Dom is texting on his phone.
Well, you did, like yesterday, Barn Snoozer. hey, look, you know what? Look, at the end of the day, it's just from personalities, different type of programming. So that's why half the time I'm in my texting and my phone. I'm bored.
But on that note, Sam, take us out with some words of wisdom.
Oh man, it is a hot one right now. I hope everyone stays cool. If you don't want to turn on the AC, I suggest you get a little bit of water, give yourself a little spritz, and just let some air blow.
Yeah, because it's 8:30 at night here in Phoenix, and it's still 108 degrees.
Yeah, son. You know, it's like 70 degrees here. There's 70-something degrees here.
But yes, good words of wisdom. Stay cool, everyone. We'll see you guys right back here next Saturday for the best damn show on this damn channel.
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is a joke.